keep seeing this term ego death everywhere, and it's very misleading. I have this type of consciousness of the self apart from the personal self. You can achieve this through a process of negation where you simply realize what you can do away with, and yet you can still say, I am I. You are not your personal narrative. You are not your memories. You are not this body. Every single cell in your body is replaced over time. You are not thoughts. They are fleeting and they come and they go. You're not any of these things. All you have to do is this process of negation where you just realize that you are simple awareness. That is what you fundamentally are. After this, there is a second stage of an expansion of the self. This is where you meditate and you experience other personalities. You experience an expansion of consciousness where you are able to experience multiple streams of consciousness, multiple bodies, and perhaps one day you might become fully aware of all things all at once, a sort of omniscience. That is what will give you an understanding of the self. The personal self, this character that you are playing right now, it doesn't die. So what's this term ego death? It does not die. All you need to understand is you're not the character. And when you are able to understand and make this space in your sense of self, then you can start to observe every aspect of this character that you're playing. And instead of the character being in control of you, you become the master over the character. This will have the result that you can control your thoughts, your emotions, and all other subconscious processes that were going on within this character, but not examined. They're just running on their own. This is something you can learn by studying the Rosicrucians, by studying the Kybalion, and there's a book called Personal Power. It has 12 volumes, and the first volume is just about the self and very important, and it will teach you how to go over these things so that you can gain this superior consciousness that will allow you to not kill out the personal self, this ego, but to not be in control, to not be controlled over it by it anymore. You can also learn mediumship. This will allow you to experience other selves, and this will help you to get a sense of what you really are. When you experience other thought processes, other memories, other bodies, I've experienced all of that. I know what it's like to have a totally different body. And as far as the role of drugs and all this, I achieved all this through meditation, but I can see how drugs would be helpful with this. And I just think we should stop calling this whole thing ego death, because that is a misleading term. Your personal self is just, it's still around, but you have shifted your awareness away from it. It's just a shift in awareness. That's all it is. If you really killed the personal self, it would, the body would undergo dissolution. And there'd still be a record of every experience you ever had that will be accessible to anyone at all times and all places. So you can, in your next life, if you wanted to, go and experience your previous life. And you can go and experience anyone else's life too. You don't even have to die for this. You can do it right now. You can tap into anyone's personal self and become aware of what it's like to be them. So yeah, this is the consciousness I have, and I think we should stop using this term ego death.